That's totally tops. Good evening, house guests. Welcome to Totally Tops Television. I'm your host, Derek Jackman, and today we're going to do a character analysis video on Yuri Kiriyama. Thank you so much for participating in the polls and voting on who you wanted to see for a character analysis video. This next week, we're going to focus on 4 gentlemen, so make sure that you go and participate in that poll as well. Yuri Kiriyama is a very special individual for me because that is the individual that I matched with on my own personality quiz. If you have yet to take the personality quiz, I definitely encourage you to do that. There you can find a lot of clarity on who you relate to the most within the cast of Krüger Mansion. But without further ado, let's jump into Yuri's backstory and learn a little bit more about her identity. Yuri Kiriyama is a bubbly ventriloquist with a delightful demeanor. Many believe her hobby to be bizarre, but once they see her perform, they're immediately persuaded to think otherwise. Yuri has the capacity to form intimate bonds with everyone on stage. Her ambition is to make people grin ear to ear. She believes that if she can make someone smile without them realizing it, then she has accomplished her goal. Yuri's dreams are motivated by a desire to spread positivity and help mend people's broken perceptions of humanity through wholesome entertainment. However, her connections extend beyond her audience. She excels at building interpersonal relationships with her peers, which derives from her upbringing as a child. Yuri has 2 loving parents and 1 younger sister. Her father believes that she has enough gumption to influence the world with her terrible puns, courageous attitude, fearlessly social behavior, and bright personality. Yuri's father speaks highly of her and is always searching for ways to help her chase her passions. He would reserve stages at soda parlors and restaurants to give her a chance to perform ventriloquist skits. Yuri's father is her #1 fan. Yuri is motivated by the support of her family. They are the biggest driving force in her life, and she wants to make them proud. The Kiriyamas are a popular unit amongst their peers, which has conditioned Yuri to be a strong social competitor for the Mysteries of Krüger Mansion. There's a lot of compelling traits to Yuri's identity, which can contribute to the substance of the show. Ultimately, she has such a bright countenance, and I think many people will find that extremely endearing. So let's talk about the 3 pros to Yuri's character, and then we'll dive into the cons and how that could affect her in the game itself. Her 3 strongest traits are that she's socially brave, charismatic, and inspirational. This will help her develop intimate bonds and relationships that will allow her to retrieve much more information from individuals due to her connections. And due to how much she excels in that type of communication, it could be advantageous in unlocking the mystery of Krüger Mansion. Now let's talk about her biggest cons. Much like Eli, Darla, and even Flint, Yuri is extremely naive. She sees the best in everyone, which fills her with a desire to trust people. She believes that putting her trust in people will ultimately build a better world. People tend to mold into the monsters that the general populace puts them out to be. She would rather label people by their good qualities so that they would turn into what her perception is of them. She wants to support their positive aspirations. However, not everyone is as generous as she would want them to be. The reason this is a con is because this would leave her vulnerable to potential manipulations. And that's Yuri Kiriyama, the bubbly ventriloquist. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, 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 if you have not yet, smash the subscribe button and vote in the latest poll on who you want to see in the next character analysis video. For now, until we actually unlock the voting opportunity and community posts, I want you to leave in the comment section below who you want to vote amongst these 4 individuals. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I hope you have a splendid rest of your week. May fate grant you its richest blessings, house guests. Peace out.
That's totally tops.